Hi, my name is Nicole, and this is for NU650 Advanced Health Assessment for thorax and peripheral vascular system and cardiac assessment.
My name is Danielle Scott, and I consent to being in this video.
All right, so first what we're going to do is inspect the thorax. We're looking for any accessory muscle use. We're noting symmetry, color, anything like that, and everything looks good on this patient. Inspecting the shape of the chest, AP diameter, like I said, symmetry, any deformities, but I'm not seeing anything here. So now what I'm going to have you do is just, can you turn this way? Because I'm going to go to the posterior here. And just palpating the chest wall. Do you notice any tenderness?
No.
Okay. And now we're going to percuss the chest, noting any abnormalities. Okay, and now I'm going to auscultate and listen. Okay, now when I listen again, I'm going to have you say, when each time I put my stethoscope down, say E, and continuously say it. E, 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 E. And now for the next one, same thing, and then say 99.
99, 99, 99, 99.
And then for the last one, this is the whispered pectriloquy. Same thing, but whisper 1, 2, 3 when I am over with the stethoscope.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, perfect. Everything sounded good. So that was our special techniques of egophony, the bronchophony, and then the whispered pectriloquy was the last one we just did. So now we'll move on to the cardiac assessment. So what I'll have you do is actually go back to the edge of the bed here and have you kind of lay on a 30-degree, no, over here. Oh, like, so you can lay 30-degree angle I need you at. Let's come over. Okay, so what we're going to look at first, we're looking at for jugular venous pressure, and then we're going to auscultate the carotid. So we can see here, and then if you could tilt a little, everything looks good here. And then go to the other side. Good. No bruise noted over the carotid, so that's good. We palpated the carotid, didn't notice any thrills. Okay. So now we're going to palpate the anterior chest. Again, noting any thrills, heaves, or lifts. Now we're going to, auscultate the heart sounds in the 5 locations. So we're going aortic, pulmonic, herbs, tricuspid, and mitral. So I'll start with aortic. S1, S2 heart sounds are noted at all locations. So now we will do the special technique. So the first one will be the mitral stenosis. So what I'm going to have you do is go with the left lateral decubitus position. So if you can, yeah. And then I'm looking for, or listening for, the mitral stenosis. This will be at the intercostal space, mid-clavicular. So nothing was noted there. Everything sounds good. The second technique we'll do for aortic regurgitation. So I'm going to have you sit up. We'll come back to the edge of the bed here. Okay. And so what I'm going to have you do, sitting up, leaning forward just a little. You're going to breathe in, exhale completely, and then hold your breath for just a little bit. And I'll be at the intercostal space 3 to 4. So when I tell you, just take that breath and then let it out and hold it just a little bit, okay? Take your breath. Okay. And everything sounds good there. So now we'll move to the peripheral vascular system. What I'm going to do first is inspection. So we're looking for any edema, deformities, color of the skin, and everything looks uniform here, symmetrical. Now we'll move on to pulses. So we'll start with radial. And then we do both sides just to make sure everything's symmetrical. Brachial. Okay. Now we'll do palpate for epitrochlear nodes and then the axillary lymph nodes on both sides. And then the axillary. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna have you lay back and I'll palpate the inguinal lymph node. Yes. No, that's here. Okay, and then now I have you like this. I'm gonna do the rest of your palpation for pulses. So we'll go to the femoral. And popliteal. Dorsalis pedis. And then the post-tibial. Okay, now all pulses are +2, so everything is good. So now, along with our inspection, when I was palpating for pulses, temperature of the skin was consistent throughout, warm. And now we'll do the Allen test. So what I'm going to have you do is clench both of your, we'll do one at a time. Clench one fist, and I'm going to cover the radial and ulnar. And then what we're looking for is color return to your hand. So go ahead and open your hand. We'll release one at a time. Okay, that looks good. Now we'll do the other side. Okay, and open. And that looks good. Okay, thank you.